Here's the old box of songwriting stuff. I'm going to be digging through this, and we're going to talk about songwriting. So stay tuned. We got a good show. So how do we learn how to write songs? Well, first we have to learn other people's songs in order to learn what a song is. Call this method the steal, for lack of a better term. Not that I'm stealing from anyone, but once upon a time I took my guitar and I was learning cover tunes, as we are all want to do. And there was a song by Van Morrison called Gloria, which goes something like this. Well, I didn't like that, so I wanted to like redo it. And first I did like a capo, so I could, find a key that actually worked for me. So I come up with G. Now, one of the things about learning songs is you have to learn what your vocal range is and where you want to be singing from. And oftentimes a capo is a handy instrument. So it allows you to choose different keys to play it in and see which ones trip your trigger. So there was that, but I decided to rescore the song because I didn't like that. It just didn't make sense in an acoustic venue. I mean, it makes a lot of sense in the electric, and I do love the song, and that's why I wanted to learn it. So for an acoustic, I rescored it and did it a lot softer, and I put a lot of work into it, and it came out like this. It would help if I actually played the chords that are there. I'd like to tell you about my baby. She comes around just about 5'4". From her head down to the ground. She comes around here just around midnight. She makes me feel so good. She makes me feel alright. And her name is Jill. I like that better, even though I was making a lot of mistakes there, as you do when you're first scoring something. Uh, I redid the whole song and I played it and I got it down into a funk and a groove and I really liked it. But then I thought to myself, why should I be paying Van Morrison royalties for something like this? And isn't there something that I could reflect in my own life about this? What's this song really all about? Well, it starts out with boy meets girl. Yeah, well, I've had that happen in my life. They get together, kind of like a date. You know, it's late at night, and they cruise down to his house, and then she comes up to his room, and he talks about the way that she feels. So I thought to myself, well, isn't there a situation in my life that's like that? You know, and I look back, and it's like, well, you know, there was this girl, Veronica, and we went out on a date, and we had a lot of chemistry between us, but we also had a friend between us, and something almost happened, but nothing happened. But we went out to dinner, and then we went up to the Hollywood Hills, you know, perfect makeout spot, but we didn't. And then we went back to my place, and then she came upstairs, and then and nothing happened. But I could use this, you know, boy meets girl, boy takes girl upstairs. And I can change the names to protect the innocent. So I ended up writing a song called Madeline out of that. So it begins with, as all good stories do, once upon a time in my life, I met a woman, oh so fair. We met one night in Hollywood. She took me up above the side. The city lights below. A shimmering field of stars. She took her hand in mine, and she blew me away. Drove me on down to my place. She come up with me to my door, and come on up the stairs to my room. Took her by the hand, showed her a picture upon the wall, and she looked into my eyes, make me feel alive. start out at one end, you restructure, you take the basic premise of the plot, you apply it to your own life, steal your own experience, throw it in there, and you got yourself a song. You stole the song, but you didn't steal the song. You wrote something new because you learned from someone else. That's called the steal. And I've used it on a few songs. Another one that I did that with was a song called Angeline, which I like the song Purple Rain, and I learned Purple Rain, but I did it an acoustic version, and it's more countrified, and the chords are different, but you know the melody is basically the same for Purple Rain, so I could play Purple Rain, but you know, I thought I could do something better and different, fitting my own style, so I came up with a song called Angeline. It talks a little bit about, you know, Purple Rain. He's out there and he's dating this girl, and he kind of just wanted to be friends with her, but she wants something more, and there's another person involved or whatever. You know, and I just wanted to see you in the Purple Rain and things like that. Well, you know, I had a love affair in my life where I was dating someone, and we were madly in love, and we stood for a time in the rain in a churchyard, and the rain was pouring down on us, and we were kissing, and it was really romantic and stuff, and you know, things didn't work out in the end, and then there was friction involved there, and that relationship kind of reminded me of the relationship Prince is talking about in Purple Rain. So I kind of did the same thing, and I went through and said, you know, these are my experiences, you know, let's see what we can come up with. And Angeline is the result of that. Always wanted you to love me, but realize what we had. Never wanted you to leave me. Never tried to make you sad, Angeline, 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 oh Angeline. Never wanted to see you crying, my sweet Angeline. Couldn't help but wonder when you said let's just be friends. If you had another lover, would this be the very end, Angeline, 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 oh Angeline. back on what we had. Time I held you in the rain. Never thought that you would leave me. I just wanna be there by your side, Angeline, 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 oh Angeline. I don't ever wanna leave you, my sweet Angeline. Angeline, 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 oh Angeline. I just wish you would do this, my sweet Angeline. So there's two examples of just what you can do when you're bored, and taking from and getting inspiration from and putting together to create something of your own. So don't be afraid to fiddle with inspiration, and I'm not saying you should go out and steal from every single song, but a lot of songs have the same things in common, and some of that. I'm doing a series of these videos, and we're going to talk about some of that a little later, and we'll get into a little bit of music theory and how that all fits in the whole sound writing process. So next week, or I should say the next session is going to be something called the real life blues, where I'm going to talk about a specific type of music known as the blues, and I'm going to write a song on the spot using the methods of the blues. So hope to see you back next week. Hope you had a good time. Hope you learned something. Be at peace, and I'll see you later. Bye now.